you see Tom Hardy drinking coffee, some shit's going down. He changes. If he has a fucking spider on his chest, the movie is trash. I'm walking out the goddamn theater. Because a fucking spider on his chest, the movie is trash. I'm walking out the goddamn theater. A fucking spider on his chest, the movie is trash. I'm walking out the goddamn theater.
I'm walking out the goddamn theater.
So yeah, that's a big.
Pretty upset with that or what?
Some deep shit.
So we knew a Venom movie was coming out like for a while now. We had talked about it in one of our
It's been in talks for a long time now.
We had talked about it in one of our earlier videos when we first started the channel. And I mean, y'all know how pissed I was. I mean, they know how pissed I was that, you know, hearing that it's not even in line with the Marvel Comics universe. So, you know, Tom Holland, Robert Downey, none of that stuff's gonna be involved. So a lot of people got pissed off, and apparently Sony doesn't give a shit. And they're like, you know what? Let's cast Tom Hardy. So now they released that they cast Tom Hardy. Oh, now all the people that were bitching are like, oh man, this movie's gonna be dope. I'm like, how does an actor save a movie? I wasn't mad because the movie's being made. I'm mad because
of how it's being made.
How it's being made. The step, you know, the direction. I'm like, fuck you. I'm pretty sure Tom Hardy is gonna be like a, you know, badass Venom. The whole thing is Venom cannot exist without Spider-Man. Venom is created because of Spider-Man. You know. And I honestly think that Tom Hardy might step out in the last minute once he reads the goddamn script and shit. So.
He stepped out from Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So y'all need to take this with a grain of salt. Tom Hardy was signed on to be Rick Flag.
Rick Flag, yeah.
And he stepped out. Tom Hardy was signed on to be Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse and stepped down. Okay, so take this with a grain of salt. Once he reads that motherfucking script,
and it's not good.
And it is not good, he is gonna get out of the movie. I guarantee you. Look up Tom Hardy movies. Not one does he do a movie where there's fucking CGI like as the center of the damn movie. Okay, so for you to lock down this guy and for you to even release it this soon is freaking ridiculous.
Great.
You know,
but isn't Sony like own still Spider-Man?
Yeah, they still own Spider-Man, but it's like a sharing thing. But you know, so Sony still has the rights to make their own movies. But what they're doing is the direction that they're taking is that okay, you know, we'll let Marvel make the Spider-Man movies, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a universe from Spider-Man's world without Spider-Man.
They can implement Spider-Man in there, even though I mean they still own half.
Yeah, so that's a whole like argument right now is like a lot of people thinking Sony's waiting to see how this Spider-Man Homecoming movie does, to see whether or not okay, well a lot of people like this Spider-Man, maybe we should include him into these movies because you know they have Venom coming out, that was the big one, and then they have a Silver Sable Black Cat who nobody gives the fuck. I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect. About Black Cat and Silver Sable. Okay, I guarantee you nobody will watch those freaking, even as good as like the reviews for Wonder Woman, whatever. Okay, let's make movies about women superheroes. It's not the thing. It's the characters are not interesting without.
Not well known.
Yeah,
they're not well known.
They're not interesting without Spider-Man. Wonder Woman is a different. She's her own. You know, she's in her own world. She's her own character.
She had her show.
You know, how dare you try to relate, you know, Black Cat and Silver Sable to, oh, you know, a lot of people are looking forward to this Wonder Woman. Let's make our own, you know. Marvel is nowhere involved, and Sony's confidently, like, released this. Marvel is not a part of this, movie.
They already messed this up with Gwen Venom.
Okay? So,
can't do it twice.
Exactly, and I'm really scared. Like, I love Venom.
If they do it a very dark, they could do a good job.
Yeah, and this is the whole thing. It's like, Deadpool was a good and bad thing. It was good because it gave us Logan. It's bad because it's giving us this piece of shit Venom movie where Spider-Man's not involved because the Spider-Man that's in the Marvel universe is a 15-year-old high school kid, and the Venom movie that they want to do is a rated R 40-year-old murderer that wants to kill people. You know?
I could see it like him fighting his inner demons.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't mind the movie. I don't like.
You know what I think it'll be like? The Punisher.
If this
but with symbiote.
But if this motherfucker comes and the movie starts, you see Tom Hardy drinking coffee, some shit's going down. He changes. If he has a fucking spider on his chest, the movie is trash. I'm walking out the goddamn theater.